squirrel today. Hi, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show where we interact with the craft or the chats in the chat room. But it's an arts and crafts show for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and sometimes dangerous electrical items. So, with that being said, I can go ahead and start talking to the chat room and see if I can find everybody in my thingy here. Get you pulled up on my iPad, and I think that's them right there. Oh, it came up. Yay! Oh, Pam's here. Hi, Pam. And look, there's Peter. Jen's Peter. Good to see you. You're going to stay up late a little bit tonight? I hope so. Look, we got underwear tonight. Anyway, I've got one more little thing. I want to get a pattern out from my drawers over here. So don't go away. I'm going to go get a pattern. And we'll do something with it tonight. In the meantime, I'm going to have to get some scissors. Okay, I'm coming. Just a second. Don't go nowhere. There. Get this over there. Now we're talking. Okay, there's some paper. And here is something that we could use. And I like those. I think that'll be good. And I'll get some of this and take it with me. So, good. Then we're going to use this tonight. I've got some patterns. So, we're going to be making paper dolls tonight. Hi, Janet Nash. And I got some paper, cardstock. So, hi, Janet. Come on in. Come on in. Sit down a spell. Take a load off. So, I've been in here for about an hour, piddling around. I don't know if I've made any headway or not, but we're going to sure hope so. We're going to hope so. So I'm going to need some of this paper too. I like to use my cardstocks to glue my dolls down. Look what I have. There's Goldie. I'm waiting on Goldie to come in to show her dog. Goldie has a dog named Goldie, and so she goes by Goldie in YouTube. So yeah. So we're going to make Goldie a doll tonight. We'll make him a dog. We're going to make a dog. And there's one of our paper dolls. And the reason why I got this one is for the umbrella. Here she comes. Here she comes, ready or not. Oh, Goldie. We're in trouble tonight. We're going to be in trouble tonight. Goldie's going to be with us all night long. She's in the club. Let's see, I don't think I need that or that. So, on the behalf of animals and and gentlemen in our group, we're going to make gentleman dolls as well. We're going to have girls and boys. So I thought I'd make this one into a doll. So he's coming into the club tonight. And I got him off of a magazine and ouch, I hit my hand. So anyway, and I thought, well, maybe we might have some people that like to do yoga and with our paper dolls. So you see how you can make paper dolls by just going through your magazine? And I like these girls. They're a little small. And so here's a couple more gentlemen. They're going to be in our group. This is the hunting club, I might add. They're in the hunting club. And they're going to be in our group tonight. You know, I've always told Joe I wouldn't mind. You know, they have these camps or these uh, farms that you can go to, and they have it's like a hunting farm, and they have and it's um, some of them have animals and horses and things like that, and anyway they're hunting clubs too, and they get you to come out and they put you up in a little log cabin, and I think they provide all your food to eat for the week. And but the men and women go hunting, and then I would let Joe go do the hunting part, and I'd say bye, honey, and I'd shut the and I'll shut the cabin door and said see you tonight, and the cabin door shuts, and then I'll be on vacay, do whatever I want to do, and he can go hunt. And then we get together, we eat breakfast together, and then they eat a big dinner together. So I would love it if Joe wanted to do that. I would go. That would be a vacation I would go on with him. I think that would be fun, fun, fun for me, and and more than likely, knowing me myself, I would stay and help the day shift, and I'll do whatever they do. You know, if they clean cabins or cook, I can do that. You know, I can help them do that. And I think that would be a lot of fun. But anyway, if you don't have a magazine, maybe you have an old pattern. So I'm going to cut these girls out and this girl out too. So I don't really need the pattern, but I want the girls off the front of the pattern. So I love these pictures, these old colored pictures. Uh, and I got two that had the bigger girls. They have some over there. I have some over there that have like 5 different outfits, but the girls are they're smaller. So I picked the Vogue girls. This is gonna be the Vogue sisters, and this will be the little McCall girl. We're just gonna use her. And I used to dress like that. I used to wear my hair like that back in the day. Little Miss McCall. So these will go back over in the pattern box for other projects. So, how's everybody doing? There's Cheryl and Sharon and April. Good evening, and Joycey's here. Hello. I'm glad to see you all here. See your names. Goody, goody, goody. Good evening. Glad to see you. So I didn't make time to write down my agenda. So I'll just use the old agenda that we did Tuesday, which we did Saturday, which we probably did the same thing Thursday. But we're doing the kind of the same things here for a little while until we get bored of it. We're going to be working in the hunt book. And I've got the hunt book right here. I got all my letters mailed, so I don't have any mail over here, so I don't have to worry about messing that up, which I do from time to time. So we'll do the hunt pad book, and we're also going to do the iCads, which is the index card a day or bi-weekly, tri-weekly. We're going to do an index card and a phone card, a one of these dollar things. We're going to do one of these cards, and I've been using. Here we have a credit union here. We're going to use this card here. I used the money. It was a gift card, and I've used it, so it's gone. And then we'll probably work a little bit in the bird book. Uh, we're going to play with this little dog tonight, who is Goldie. That's Goldie. Oh, of course, we're going to do chickens, and we might get into the 365 book. So anyway, what I've done is I've got a few pictures, and I'm going to trim around them. I'm not fussy cutting these out just yet. I'm literally just making a halo because I'm going to glue these down on this paper, and then we're going to fussy cut them out. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So let's get this on, and I might use a glue stick because the wet glue will take a while to dry, and the glue stick will dry quicker. And I think I can probably cut out the model in a few minutes. It'll take less time to dry. So I'm putting him on here on my paper so I can put them close together. And I can use my my credit card to smooth it out a little bit, which is good. So how's everybody doing? I know Cheryl's not feeling very good. She's puny today. She's just a hopping around. There's Colleen. Hello. Oh, she made meatloaf. Ooh, that sounds good, Cheryl. So she's been going through some treatments, and our hearts go out to her. But we're going to still do some arts and crafts, and if she feels like it, she can do them later. And that's what I hope that she gets to do. Do them later. And of course, you don't have to do this many. I'm doing this many because I can. I'm doing this many because I can. Because I want to show you all how to do it. And I've also am thinking about a particular doll book I want to make, and I've got one started over here, but I'm not quite sure it's exactly what I'm looking for. I'll show it to you. I had a bright idea, but now I've got another idea, and so it doesn't matter if they're up and down or sideways on this page because I'm going to cut them out. The cardstock is just to give them some thickness, so they won't tear up so easy. So that's a good thing about the cardboard. And I'm being frugal with my paper, my cardstock paper. So I use a lot of it, so I'm just being a little frugal tonight. Just a little. Not a whole lot. Now, what else did I have out? I thought I had some more. Oh, I got her. I think she'd be a cute cutout. And she'll go with the umbrella. So I'm just going to trim her out and glue her down. And find something else. Oh, and then I've got these guys. I'm going to do these guys. And I can get a little closer together with them. And it might make a difference, and it might not, but we'll see. We're hoping that it will. And we'll get another piece of paper. I got some brown paper I thought I'd try. And I believe that's about all it's going to fit on this page. But I can also do it this way and overlap just a hair. And I have a little strip over here. And believe it or not, she would probably fit on there because I can overlap the edges a little bit. So I can get her on there. So let's give it a try. Now the other day I made an origami doll, and I was looking for the pattern. There's a video that I watched when I first did my origami off of YouTube, and I was looking for it, and I still haven't found it yet, where I made my original origami dolls from. But I can go over and show you. I've showed them to you not too long ago. I showed you some of my origami dolls, but I made two Tuesday and decorated them. And I have to admit, they're not very good. They're okay. They're just okay. I've done better. That's all I want to say. I've just done better before. So I'm overlapping that just a hair. And I think that'll be okay. So, but I'm going to put her right there. She's going to fit on there. And they're just getting some reinforcement. But Sunday, we're going to be making paper dolls on Kim's channel, Kim Poulton. We do the Sunday morning feral cat show, and we're going to be doing paper dolls. So I'm getting a head start. So what I don't finish with these with you guys, I can finish them Sunday. So I'm just getting started. And if I can get some of this out of the way, then I can show you. I'll be able to demonstrate Sunday, because I will only be on for about an hour or two, and it'll be easier to have some of this out of the way. And I don't have to I'm not going to cut all of these out in front of you guys. I'm not going to take the time to do that, but I will take the time to show you this little bit how I'm doing them. So you'll see. And so I'm down to a couple here, and I put another piece of paper with this, and that'll go on here. So this is how it's going to work out. And then I'm going to stick these down here, and we'll go back to those in a few minutes. So see what everybody's into tonight. Mitzi's here, Linda's here. I said hi to Joyce. And Joni's here. Joni's been busy with her puppy. She got Boo a puppy. Oh, and you're training her. Yay. Have fun. I've had my puppy for 16 years and I'm still training her. And I'm not kidding. She is better. She's better. She's been going out. I got her a light outside. So It's a motion light, but when she goes out, it comes on. So I'm hoping that she can see to get around in the yard because she's 16 and 17. She's 17, so she's got some cataracts. So hi Sharon. Hello, come in, come in. What's Puppy's name? Melted right in with the part of the family. What kind of doggy did you get? We're gonna do a paper dog tonight. We got Goldie's dog. There's Angie. Anyway, after we do some of these other things, I went to one of those book places on the side of the road in our area. There's a bunch of them. It's like when you can borrow the books, or when you're finished with your old books, you can put your books back in. It's a reading book uh, box in front of people's houses, and they've got all these books in them. And I said, Joe, stop. I got to get see what's in there. So anyway, I found me, and this is one of my prompts for the hunt book tonight. So I was so excited to get this book, and it's got something about Dr. Seuss in here. And let's see what it says. We're gonna be might as well go ahead and get started on this. Um, it's got pick your theme. We got stripes. We did something in the mail. We did jagged edges. Snark. We got to do a snark. Angie said she mailed me something. Oh boy, I can't wait. We got to do snark, purple and teal. Purple and teal. Let's see if I can find purple. Is this purple? Fresh, ultramarine. I think I've got another purple. This is more purple. We use this purple. Concord grape. Can't get any more purpley than Concord grape. And then teal. So I'm going to use this teal here, turquoisey. Turquoise and teals and all of them kind of look alike sometimes. Caribbean. There's a blue teal and a green teal. I do know that much. Liguana. It's one of these guys. I think I have one that does say turquoise, but don't see it at the moment. That's good. We'll use one of these. We won't be too picky about it. So tonight I'm going to get my pen out. We're gonna write a snark. We got to have a snark. So, what is your interpretation of a snark? Is a snark a pun? The same thing as a pun? Marking it off. We're going to do snark. We're going to do purple and teal. And we're going to find the Dr. Seuss character. And it says, look through a keyhole. And I can probably do that. Let me just find a little book over here. Went right to it. I knew exactly where my book was. We're looking for a keyhole. And I think there's a door in here that looks like a keyhole. And if it does, that'll be our keyhole. So this is a door book, doorways and openings. I've had it for quite a while. It's a collage book, and you get to pick what you want out of it. And the doors are really, really cool. They're double-sided. So when I cut this door out, it's the same thing on the other side. So if I open the doors, you can see both sides of the paper. I don't know why. This is kind of a keyhole, but I think there's another one better than this one. So I'm going to keep looking. and maybe I used it. Hey, there's a tiger. Oh, look, Doodles. How did this get in here? Doodles. Oh boy. Designs. Exacto knife. Paper. I don't know why this got stuck in there, but it did. So now I'm going back to keyholes. This might work for a keyhole. There's scallops. If you see something that you think I should use, you've got to tell me. I like this scallop here. A keyhole. And it's my interpretation of what a keyhole should be like. A feather. This could be a keyhole here. Something for a keyhole. Got it. And I've got keyholes in here if I want to pick just the keyhole part. Here are some door quotes. I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom. I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I would still be in prison. Knock at the door, Faith answered. There was no one there. Door quotes. And here they are in a smaller sense. I just got hot, guys. I need to turn my fan on. I got my fan control here. Ah, that feels good. So a keyhole. We're looking for a keyhole. And then the door quotes came in the back of the book. And the author of the book had the door quotes in the back of the book here. And I copied them to use. Here's some doors that I cut out and didn't use. So, did any of those strike you as a keyhole? It's a neat book. Yeah, there's lots of different door books you can buy. So, I've had this for a while, and I've cut quite a few of them out. This particular one, there's lots to choose from. Doorways and Openings by Catherine Anderson is this one in front of this book. But she fixes it so that everything in the book is usable. If you want to use, this doorway or that door, you want that doorway. It's thoughtful. She's thoughtful in the way she has done it. So I've even used a couple of these doors from the front. Be an opener of doors. So did you all see anything that looked like a keyhole? Hi, Cindy. I'm looking for a keyhole, and I want to use one of my doors. And I thought that maybe one of these might look like a keyhole. So we're looking for the best one. The best one. for a keyhole. And that one's not bad with this pointy thing up there. It's an interest way, but it kind of looks like a keyhole. And so right now, this one's my first pick. But something like this is even it would be a good keyhole. Yeah, it's the scavenger hunt. So I kind of like that one too. It's both sides. A keyhole. It's my interpretation. Now this might be a keyhole. This could be a keyhole. And I could take and put the keyhole from the back. There's a keyhole, a lock. Just looking for a close-up keyhole. And this one here, I could put it on the door. I can take this keyhole and put it on the door. Yes, Angie. This is an art class, Angie. So I could use one of these doors. Let's see if that white one is in here. No, I don't think it is. That white one, and then I kind of liked that one. I don't see it. But the keyhole would go right here on this door. Why don't I take one of these little ones? It's art. It's all about the art. See, this looks like a keyhole. And we can take this keyhole here and put it on the door or the window. Actually, that's a door to a little balcony. So let's just do it. I'm just going to do it. Cold turkey. Taking the keyhole, which is really all I need, but I'm going to put it on a door. Because I've got the doors. I'm just going to take this door right here. Wait a minute, would that look good on that door or that door? Maybe it looked good on that door. I'm going off on a tangent. How about if we did that? How about if we did something like that? I think that's what I'll do. I just can't do something simple. I can't do simple. I have to do difficult. Challenging. It's a challenge. And you can draw a keyhole. You don't have to have a door book to get a keyhole. And I don't know why this is in here, but that's where it's going back. Because that's where it is. Okay, so I've got that. Did I mark it off? I've got look through a keyhole. And I see that's what it says, looking through a keyhole. And then we're going to see something. That's what I was wanting to do. I was wanting to open it so that you can see something on the other side. Does that make sense? So maybe I do want the bigger door so I can put something on the inside. I could put the Dr. Seuss character on the inside. So I'm going to go back up here and get my white one. I wanted the white one. And it's probably too big for my book. What's that other one? This one here. How big this will go better in the book. I'm going to take this one right here. That's what we're doing. We're going to do it. So I'm going to cut this door out, and I'll put the keyhole on it, and then we'll split the doors open. See, we'll split the doors open like this, and then we're going to open them all up. We're going to open all the way up to the top. Aha. So all I have to do here is I have to trim down to a straight point because this is curved. And once I get to a straight point right here, then I can fold the door open like that. And this is easy to do because I can flip it over. So we'll curve down this part. And actually the door, this upper part is just the over part of the door. It's not really part of it's more decoration. It's like a window up there in real life. This part doesn't really open, although it might have hinges on there. It might open. But anyway, this is the way it's going to do. So here's our doors. Open it up and look at all the people. So we're going to put one of them in there. I can save this for another day. Don't need that. And I can put our key on here. Now, let's put it right there. We're just going to glue down half. Joe is out on the lawnmower if you hear a motor running. He's something else. So there we go. Ta-da! So we've got our door and a keyhole, and then I just have to fit it to the page. Fit it to the page so it'll fit on the page. So I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to go ahead and just cut it out this far because that'll barely fit right there. So I think I can get this all on one page. Okay, so let me trim. Trim this. Trim this one out. And see, it's going to fit. Now I'm not going to glue the doors, just the outer frame. And I got the keyhole. I got the turquoise and purple, so that's going to be done first. Let's do a little bit of turquoisey. Like that. Like that. Make it, this will be the sky. course, I have no idea if you'll see any of this, but you might be able to see a little bit on the page. We'll see. But there's our turquoisey. It looks like blue, but it's turquoise. It's our turquoise for the day. Let's just make that clear. Just make that clear. Okay, this is the purple. And I'm putting it down. Like that. There's that. That is one little stiff. It's a stiff brush. But that's okay. It worked. Gotta let that dry. And then we're going to look for a Dr. Seuss character out of my new Dr. Seuss book. So I want it to be, we can rehearse it. I want it to be inside the doorways. So it could be like, I could put both of them. That would fit in the arch when I open the door. Or I can go with a little bit bigger. This is a sleepy time book. So they're all yawning. I might be able to find one that's not yawning, like this guy. And I can fix his beak where it's on the inside, back side of this door, so when it opens up, the beak will open up. I just made that up. I'm sure I could do it, but it has to be down to here. Keep looking. We'll find something. This one would go fit with all his little bricks. Maybe we could put him in there. He would fit in there good. My goodness, he's crazy. I could make him out of a Chanel wire. Oh boy, this one's working. He's always got the craziest gadgets and gizmos. Now here's two guys. We could put them in there if I need to. I'll use them. They're good. Nice and big. This has got a long tail. It's a sleepy time book. That would be cute. Hanging in there. Beth, read what Janet said. Janet. There is a Dr. Seuss character card called a snark. Wow, let's look him up. Okay. A snark. Oh, wow. Janet would just flip over that. A snark. Goose juice. Moose juice. I'm going to look him up. I wonder if it's one of these guys. There's a couple of different guys in here. Characters. I could do a couple in here. Put a bunch of them in there. Okay. There, everybody went to bed. Now, out of here, which one did you all like the best? This one was pretty good. That one's not bad. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look up Dr. Seuss, Seuss, Snark. Go. And then I'll click images. Oh, it's spelled. Let me put it up here. Just a moment. SN. The mark of snark. And I think these are snarks. I think that's what these guys are. Fox and socks. Well, the hunting of the snark. I think this guy is the snark. It's a type of bird. Okay, let me try. Who is a snark? See this guy here? He's a snark. I think he's part of the snarks. Joyce says no, it's not that one because this one is the snark. Okay, here's it says the snark. It says gentlemen, ladies, I give you the snark, a creature whose bite is just as bad as its bark. And what is a snark? Well, it's something quite vile. 92% venom and 8% bile, which means it hates all things and makes children smile. If you try to make something the snark, it will despise it and mock it and scorn it and criticize it. It doesn't create. Snarking's all it can do. So be kind of so I kind of feel bad for the snark, wouldn't you? He's talking about a snark. He's talking about the snark. Here's the book that I have. It's in here. Look, I'm on the same page. 8.99, 10.88 in stock. So, what if I did? Okay, so you're looking for another. Here's characters. Here are some characters in the Lorax clip art. Oh, here's something. Big. There's blue fish, Fox in Socks, Horton, Mr. Brown, Max, Marvin, there's Marvin K. Mooney, Sally, Conrad, and Sam I Am. And he's part cat. So there is 9. Wait, there's more. Let's look at this page. We've got Cat in the Hat, the Lorax, the Grinch, the Turtle, Batter Up Band, the Sneetch. Well, this must be one of the Sneetches then. Sneetch. Sneetch. The Moose, Waterloo, Willie Waterloo, King Bertram. Here we got the Twins, the Things, the Grinch, Horton, that's the Lorax, Cindy Lou Who, Sneetch. I think this is the Sneetch. It's blurry. The big fish, the red fish, the blue fish, Sam I Am. I think that's it. Now it's spelled differently. This is Sneetch. 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 That's not the same thing as a snark. Okay, so maybe that's the difference. So let's look for the snark. Does that make sense? And of course, you know, he could just he might be a character that only appeared once, in his life. But this is the Sneetch, and I can do a play on words and say um, sneak, Sneetch or snark, and have him holding a sign. That would be funny. We could make it up. Find my ink pen. Oh, I'm just going off on a tangent over here. I was going to have a cracker. A snarky Sneetch. There you go, Joni. All right, Joni's got it. He's going to have a sign popping out. Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to do. And I think it had another letter in it. Sneetch. Yeah, that's right. And they had cartoons and books. So it could have been, a character. We're all looking. We're all looking for the picture. But that's fun. That's funny and that's fine. And that's okay. And what I might do is just let me get my iPad out and look it up on my iPad because it's bigger. SEUSS. Let's try that one. A snark bird. Here we go. A fictional character. A snark bird. Well, that doesn't help me any. Don't like that. Let's go with images. The mark of a snark. Here's a snarky look. There's a snarky. Okay, what is a snark in a snark bird in with an it's a pink bird with an orange beak and large plumes on her head. She appeared in the wobulous world of Dr. Seuss, moving around in and out of the jungle song on the episode In the Cat in the Hat Indoor Picnic. She was recycled from the Muppet Show character Bird. Now is that's more like it. So it's a pink bird from Dr. Seuss. I mean from the Muppets with an orange beak. I've got it. I'm in the box down here. So let's go to images and see if it shows up. But it doesn't really show up in the books. It was only in the movie on one song. So we could also put an orange beak on this guy, put an orange beak and a pink feather. I got feathers, and say, I want to be a snark. That would be fun. I want to be a snark. And I've got a pink feather, and I can do a felted nose, an orange felt nose. Nobody likes a snarky sneech. Gotta find one that does not yawn. And I think I like those little guys hanging down better. I say let's make our snark. And this guy's already got fluffy hair. And all I have to do is put a beak on him, the orange beak. And then I can write on here. Let's just do that. It's either that one. I did like that one hanging down. Here it is. And this guy. I like this guy better than that guy. We're going to make him out of this guy. So, see what's on the back. It doesn't really matter to me. So we're taking this guy. We're going to turn him into a snark. So anyway, this was my find yesterday. I found the books. Then I found the book on the underwear book. I thought it was funny. And I thought of Rebecca when I got this book. It's a funny book. So this would be funny pictures, as a zebra and a monkey. So we might be able to use these in, somewhere in my art. And then I found another book to rip out, and this one's got Russia words in it. So before I rip it up, I'm gonna collect some of the Russian language, or Scandinavian. It's got Scandinavian right here. That might be the same. They might speak the same language, but I saw a page in here where they were speaking Russian. They talk with an accent, but I did see it. I did see it. Like here. They've got names of cities and places in Russia. Anyway, I'm not going to look at that right now, but that's a book that we're going to use after we do the chicken book. And I got this out. We got this going. And nobody likes a sneaky snark, or what was that other one? I want to be a snark. I like that one better. And I'm going to glue a pink feather in his hair and give him an orange nose. So let me go get my feathers. Didn't put them away. So where did I put them? I didn't put them away, so they're over here. Come on, you guys. Here they are. Got orange. I've already been chipping at this piece. Let's see if I can make a beak. maybe a little bit smaller. I don't know. It bounced open. I think I can work with that. So we're going to glue this side down first. Maybe I'll use the hot glue gun. Let me turn it on. So, a sneaky snark. So let me pull you guys back up and get my chat back up here. Joyce said, there's a link, Beth, to the snark. Okay. It's a weird bird. And then I'm going to find some pink feathers. And I will do my magic with it. On here. So what I'm going to do is I want to close the doors. And I'm going to cut this out. Oh no, let's see. What did I do with the other one? This is what I want. I put this one down. And he's going to go in the middle of this one. And then I just cut it out. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, the bird was pink with an orange beak. And it was an original Muppet puppet. And it was only in one song in the Dr. Seuss movie. He appeared one time in the song. So I'm just going to glue this down like this. And I'm going to put it down here. Now I'm going to cut this out. Oh shoot, what did I drop? My credit card. And I'll cut it out. And I'm going to cut it out about this far in. On the door and see if that'll fit behind this door a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue them in. I'm going to use little tiny glue. Like that. We're working hard tonight. I tell you, I love it when we work hard. I love it, I say. So I hope that'll work. This is fun. So open the door to see our little sneaky, what was it, sneechy snark. And I could put it down here. I want to be a snark. A sneechy snark. I think we should put his real name in there. We'll use his real name. So let me find my paper back again. Details, details. Gotta have some details. We won't get it right. This will be the third time, so it'll be 3 times a charm. So there. Let's see here. A sneechy. Snitchy. Snark. So there. And here. And here. And there. That's going to be the door. Okay. I think we got it. I'm going to glue this down. So there's his beak. Okay, now let's see how I can do this. I think I'm going to have to use the wet glue. It's already got a little bit of pink around him already. Okay, I'm getting there. This is going to be good. Can you see it? Excuse me. I still got this little cough, but it's not as bad. I get excited and I get coughy and I get coughing when I'm excited because it's a snarky ordeal. So I want to be a sneech snark. Okay. Adorable. Thank you, Mitzi. I love that. So we got our key and we've got our snark. And now we get to put it, hopefully it fits in the book. And you can't see the background of the page, maybe at the top. As soon as I find the book again. Here we go. So I can see turquoise, but I don't see any of the purple. So I'll put some purple, a little bit of purple up there. Now I got feathers flying around the room. So let's put some, a little bit of purple down. Just like that. So when I glue this down, I will have it. And I'm done with the hot glue. I can put it up. Like this. Just a little glue. And we're going to lay it down here. This is our hunt book, guys. The scavenger hunt. So, now, let's see how many we did. I did it with a purple pen. Purple and teal, a snark, a look-through keyhole. Okay, we're going to consider this my interpretation of a look-through keyhole. That's my interpretation. And Dr. Seuss character. So that's all that's on here. Okay. Now, I don't suppose there's feathers. A feather prompt. And then we need, I think it would be cute to do, how's our time? 7 o'clock. I've been wanting to do this for, oh, I could do it on that page, okay, or this page. There's supposed to be a circle, a page of circles, and I think I can do that. Circles, 71. I'm going to mark it off. And I have in my possession this. This and this. They're about the same size. We've got those two circles. And I need to get this off my book before I rip it. Tear it up. These are we're going to do these next. Index card. We're going to do those. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to try to do a page of circles. And I'm going to try to do it with this and this. And there's one on the floor. There was one on the floor. But we can do that, and we can do some holes, punches. So let's see if I can find a hole punch. Like this one. And this one. Is that too big? Nope, I think it'll fit. And this one. I got that one too. circles. Okay, so I'm going to try to recycle. Oh yeah, this will be pretty. And I need there's a corner of this that's not very sharp anymore. And I'll need to get Joe to fix that for me. I might not use all three of these anyway, so that's all right. Circles. Save that one for Joe. And I'll get some other paper, like on this side of the book. I picked a circus theme. There's one. Okay. And then I need the little guy here. And he can be blue. And that's enough of that. Okay. Arting on my chicken. So I just need some paint and some glue. And I think I can maybe do both sides, up on top and on the bottom. And let's try this. Page of circles. We'll do a couple of halvesies. And then I've got a cleanup here that I need to do. Right here's a little boo-boo, but it's not a boo-boo because we can cover it up if it's too much. But I can remove that much of that paint. And we're going to be putting some other things down, so it's not going to be a problem. And then I have the little lids. And I might change my color. And do a little layering here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down some of these circles. And circles. Like that. And the little guys. And then I'm going to try to get the edges down good here. Maybe I need to dry it. And maybe another color on top, different color, cooler. Let's go with orange. So let's go with, we'll try this one again. Okay. Like that. Just a little something, something. And then maybe the little guy. This is what I've been wanting to do. I just so how's that for a page of circles? Okay. So that's good of that. I've used this. I don't need to keep it, but I'm going to keep it over here because it will dry off, and I think it will be a good tool to use later on. We'll see. We'll think about that. This is just another lid to my glue. But there's my circles, so I can mark them off on my page. So, good night, Janet. Sleep well, sweetie. Thanks for playing. I think I already marked them off. Yeah, circles, Dr. Seuss, keyhole, purple teal, and a snark. Okay, I think we're doing good on the hunt. So, there's Lower Beth. You like all the circles, too? Thank you, Pixie. See if I can get this on here. Oh, that looks good. And then I'll do it over here, too. It's going to be tricky. But we did it. I got it in there without getting the circles on anything. So look. All right. So that way. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. And it's a go. And I'll put the feather back in the feather bag. We'll use it again. Hello, hello. So there's that. Put my hole punchers away. And put my ink away. Now, what's next? What are we going to do next? Well, we arted on this today. We were playing with fire, getting something on it. It looks just fine to me. That's what we did the other day. So we were working on paper dolls, and then I found this little girl. This little girl here is a Valentine's, and I think it would be fun to do her in February. So it's just January the 16th. So I thought, well, I'm just going to put her back here a couple of pages, and then in February we'll find her. So let's see. I've got a calendar right here. Thank you, Angie. And my calendar is the 16th, which is right there on Thursday. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible days to do something in this book. Possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to put it right there on the 5th one. And that way, when I come to it, it'll remind me, that we might want to do this. We might want to do this on the Valentine's. So we'll do something with that. And I'll turn the page. And let's start into the chicken. Let's get into the kitchen. And we did this the other day. And it's my magazine page. And I know a lot of you guys had to slip out Tuesday, but this turned out to be kind of cute. And I was thinking about, this is the boat. And I had him rowing the boat. And then I found these boots and I connected them to his legs. And then she was sitting on the seat in front of him and he's rowing her around and on the lake. And this is the lake. And I thought about doing something different here on the water, but I couldn't figure out what to do. Maybe I need to take and do some waves, like water waves. Yeah, that's what it needs. Just some waves. That's what it needed. And then these guys up here are hiking in the park. It's a forest, a national forest, and they have a lake, and and this guy's rowing her around, and he's walking her around with the dog. They're walking the dog, and these two girls are coming out, and they're gonna put their blanket down and lay in the sun. Yeah. So I thought that turned out real cute the other day. I don't know if I dated it right or not, but that's okay. We can put a little date on it. So, well, let's see now. So, this one can go over on the back of another page. So let's go ahead, and I got this out for the paper dolls. But let's go over here. I've already gessoed. This is gessoed. And let's pick out another chickadee. Let's find some chickens. Let's see what we can get into here. Chickens painted. Painted chickens. I did that one. Oh, he's cute, but he needs hair. If I do him, he's got to have some crazy hair going on. So we're gonna do him, but he's gonna have hair going out. And then let me see if I can't find one with the hair. Kind of like this one we did that one. I've done this one before too. Remember that one I did? It was Beth and Joe. We could do it again. Oh, now here's another one. That one looks. I like the face on. I want to do face on. So what if I did this one instead of that other one? Let's see. We'll compare. He's he's saying, "What's up? What's up?" Uh-oh, this one got. I didn't get it. There it is. I think I'm gonna do the second one. It's that one with hair. That one with hair. Photos. I kind of like this one the best. I could still give it some fluff. I can give him some fluffiness. We'll give him some little spikies. So let me make him big, and he's going, "What's up?" And I will post him in the Facebook group so that you can paint along. Well, I got the hiccups. Okay. Now, all right. I love them. We're into the roosters and the chickens, and then I was reading chat the other day. Y'all were telling me about the crowns and their gobblers are just for looks, and the girls have them too sometimes, but they're smaller. Didn't know that. So that's very interesting. We'll turn this hot glue gun off. But I think it'd be awesome, and I'm gonna try to do the blue background, and I'm gonna do it first. I got gesso down, so we're gonna try to do this, and I'm gonna use a piece of bubble wrap. Try to imitate Okay. I thought I had a piece of bubble wrap down in there, but that's all right. Can't seem to find it. It's enough digging around with that. I'll get another piece. Let's see here. Oh, I see some. I'm gonna get some bubble wrap. I take my scissors with me. Just need a swatch. That's all I needed. Just a little piece. That's what I'm going to do my background with. And we'll get me a palette out. Can I do it in here without making a mess? Come on. It's trying. Um, Sugar free. Angie, check the if you get the sugar free chocolate pudding, it might be low carb. You'll have to check, Angie. Do a search on the internet. I eat sugar free pudding a lot, but I don't know that it's low carb. But if you could have, if you can have just a half a cup, of some pudding, it might satisfy you, you know, before you go to bed or something. It might be just enough to help you with your cravings. If you go carb free, if you go down as low as the carbs as you can, Angie, you will lose weight. I can promise you that. But it's hard because we love our carbs. We do, we do. And there is an app that you can get on the internet uh, called the Carb Manager. See if I can find it here. There is an app that I used to use, and I kind of quit. I kind of quit doing the diet because Joe, uh, he would keep buying bread. I know, Angie, but if you're serious about your diet, if you're serious about losing weight, you can treat yourself to a half a cup every now and then. Not every day, but every now and then. And if you eat it real slow with a plastic spoon, it'll last longer and you'll enjoy it longer. And it'll take you longer to fill up, or to feel full. But there are some carb managers that you can buy, and all you have to do is I'll have to find it and message it to you, Angie, later. Uh, it might be on my iPad instead of on my phone. But I used to do it, and it works. It works, but it takes it off slow, and yeah, that's right, Angie. It will work. But Joe wasn't being helpful. I tell him no bread, and he'll come in here with three loaves of different kind of breads, and you can get the low carb tortilla roll ups, and those are nice. Now I know there is some water that I put in there. Where is it? This is the color I want. That's better. And then I'll dilute this. Let's see here. Let me get this big one out here. And this little brush and mix this up. But this will be for the whole page. We'll try to do the whole page. And I could probably use some of them circles in the background wouldn't be too bad. It looks like bubbles is what it looks like. And I'm going to use bubble wrap if I haven't lost it already. Here it is. So I'm just going to tape this on. Hold it real carefully. This is what we're talking about. Get a little piece of tape for that. Uh, My Fitness Pal, yeah, yeah. There's several carb-free apps, but you have to record everything that you put in your mouth and be serious about it. Okay, this is the background. Here we go. Oop, popped a bubble. And I think that's where my bird's going to go. Okay, I think that's good enough. So I'm done with that. And I shadowed around where my, my little bird's going to be. We'll let this dry. You can see him on the side over here. That's what we're going to do. So he's got brown, shades of brown. A bit of yellow. I think I'm going to do him in yellow, and then I'll give him the brown streaks. He just flew out. I've already used him. Oh, good, Lord Beth. I'd love to see your chickens after you get them done. Yeah, uh, the one I had was free too. Yeah, uh, it might do. It, I don't remember what mine did. I just did my diet. It logs in your weight uh, and you write down everything that you eat, down to the strawberry, and I did. But basically, it was no flour, no bread, nothing breaded, nothing with flour in it, and no sugar. Now you could go sugar free, You can go calorie free, zero, and then you can also buy the low carb bread and the low carb flour tortillas. They're expensive. They cost too much, but if you could go without any bread and just stick to your flour tortillas only, like one of those a day with whatever you roll up in it, you can have all the meat you want. No process. It has to be like your cooked chicken, not the processed chicken. In the, when you buy lunch meat, you don't want to buy the turkey lunch meat that's processed. You can fix your own turkey meat, by boiling on the stage, and then you can on the stove and pour it apart. And you can fix any kind of meat you want, but nothing processed. Pepperonis was a question mark because it is a processed product, but it was something that satisfied me. And I would eat cheese. I could have all the cheese you want, but not processed cheese. Like the cheese individually wrapped, that's processed cheese. Velveeta is processed. But if you get the other cheeses, any kind of cheese you want, you can have, and all of the meat you want, and you'll get full. So I'm going to start off. We'll get back into my bird. I'm going to start off with the yellow, and yellow is going down. We're going down with the yellow, and this is going to be my base, and it's going up in here. We got to go up, and he's at an angle, and I got a little something on there. And then he kind of goes down like this, kind of like a light bulb. Would you say that's a light bulb shape? He's going all the way down to the corner. Like that. And we'll leave that thick and try to, and we'll make it thick up there. Cover up a little bit. I might do a little second coat. But this is going to be good. I can just tell. I already know it. Yeah, you could have you could make your own green tea, and your but I drank zero Coke and Sprite and zero. I would drink the zero ones. I like them better than the diet zero. But any of your diet drinks is fine, and I try to limit them. If you drink a glass of pop, then you need to drink another glass of water. If you do it by the glass, then alternate it. That would work. That would work for you, Angie. So I'm gonna dry this again. Okay. Now the next color I'm going to go for is the red, and I'm going to go with this red first, which is a a darker red. It's a brick barnyard red. And then when I get finished, I'm going to put this other red on top of it, and it will give it some highlights, believe it or not. I did that the other day, and it worked really good. So I'm just going to try to see what I can do. See what I can do. And I'm going to use, I don't want to use that one. I'm going to use this one. No, I don't want to use that one. Changed my mind. I'm going to use this one. Let's try this one. So he's going to have his his crowned, his crown or his comb, and it's going to go up. There's one there. It's going to go up like that, and another one's going to go over here, this direction, and they're just kind of fanning in the wind up there. So we're just going to see if that'll work for their little crowns. And then this one's going to come down to the top of the head on the base and down the middle of her eyes. So she's going to be up here. And this is covering up the blue, so I'm not worried about it too much. You can see the blue a little bit there, and I think that'll be fine. So we're going to do that, and then she's going to have an eye over here, and she's saying, "What's up? What's up? What's going on in there? What is going on?" And then he is going to have, I guess it's a he, a gobbler here. Like that. That looks pretty good. Don't touch it, Beth. And then another one coming down from over here. And I'm just not going to, I don't know if I can do exactly what it's doing, but I'll do the way I'm doing. We're just going to do it like that. Okay. And then the beak. And you know what? I might be able to use my eyes. I might be able to use some eyes. Only there's none of them that are in the middle the way I want it. Now, if something happens and I screw these up, I can always put another set on top of them. If I get paint on top of these, if something happens, I'm not going to worry about it because I can put another set on top of these. But there's going to be his doolollies. Now his beak is kind of gray. So let me get a gray beak started here. Who's got chickens in the room? Who's got chickens? Are there beaks? What color are their beaks? Do they come in different colors? We had them for 1 year. We had hens. They were out in the barn, and I was real little. I was like first grade, and we only had them for 1 year, and we raised them to for we raised them for food. Don't remember. With this beak here, it's kind of a brown, tan, gray, but we could always add a little color to it. Yeah, gesso would cover up the blue a little bit, but I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. I'm putting brown streaks on his feathers for feathers, and those freckles are going to be covered up. Orange, dark yellow, brownish black, and gray. Okay, Lori knows. Lori knows. I'm gonna use this same gray around his eyes. Yeah, the blue background was cute, and I kind of mimicked it a little bit. It would have been really cute if I blew bubbles, but I wasn't planning on blowing bubbles tonight. I can do that. I can, but I'll do it another night. Blow bubbles. He would be cute with glasses on, wouldn't he? All right, let me get off the beak and get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna work on this beak, so don't you fret none. Don't worry. And I was getting a little bit of this gray around his eyes, like that. Okay. Now I'm going to get into the brown. I'm going to put the lids back on these guys. I think that's good enough. Your cat is wanting your attention, Lori. Attention, attention, Mom. Now, where did the lid go for the red one? This one. Here it is. Okay, so I've got some browns, tans, Now we're making the feathers. Mm-hmm. We're going to do a lot of feathering. There'll be lots of feathers. How many feathers are on a chicken? Now that's a $50 question. How many feathers? He tried to lay on your phone like a pillow. Yes, he is interested in you. You just have he wants your eyes. He wants your eyes on him. Now I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but I have to go through that little crazy ugly stage before I get better. It's going to come along here just a little bit, and I got to get a little bit of feathering up here around his eyes a little bit more. He's going to be unique. Too many feathers to count. That's how many feathers he's got. Too many. Okay, so I'm going to quit this color and I'll get me another color. And I'm going to go ahead and use the red while I'm here. Get this other brighter red is shinier than the red I had down, and I'm going to put this on top and see if it'll give it a two-tone effect. I hope it does. I think it looks all right. Get those little crowns flapping around up there. Like that. We can give a little bit of texture. A little bit of texture down in there. So I think they look okay. Okay. That's good. And I'm going to put some more, I think I'll put a little bit of yellow around his eyes too. Um, with a thin brush, real thin brush. Let's see if I got any brushes over here. Let's see. What did I do with those new ones I had? Did I, do I have them? So let's get another brown. I think I want to go with a darker brown here. Hi, Teresa. Teresa's been busy. Getting some little brown feathers in here. It's not that much darker than the other, but it'll work. I might even put a little bit of a darker gray or a black, almost a black. Looks like it might have a little bit of a real dark brown. Let's see how this works out. So we're just going to do this. A lot of little feathers. Hey, Teresa, how many feathers are on a chicken? She might know. None, no feathers on your chicken. You buy them naked. Okay. Too many to count was going to be my answer. Too many. That looks good. Okay. Okay. I'm going to change colors. And I still want to find another brush. I wonder what I did with all those brushes that I was talking about yesterday that I had, had all these new brushes. What did I do with them? Because I only got 2 of them out. I put them somewhere. Now, where did I put them? Put these back up on the top, and I'll get some another ones down in here. Chocolate bar. That's the one we want. I might put some of this golden. I've got this gold color. Now, if I was a paintbrush, where would I be? Let's try this one. It's not the one I was looking for, but it has a pretty good tip on it. And I'm going to use this golden one now. Let's try this one. Didn't look too much different than that other brown, but it is goldy, a golder color. I'm not quite sure that you can even tell. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, that's for sure. They're playing tricks on me. But I'll put some of it in here. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Have you been out to the mailbox?
What?
Have you been out to that mailbox?
No, but I can go after.
Would you?
Sure.
Could you?
You know I do.
The girls would love you forever if you did.
Oh, the girls.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else is in here. Peter was here earlier tonight, but he's gone to bed. I'm sure he's gone to bed by now. Most of the girls. So I think I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it. Actually, I don't. There's here. All right, let's put a lid on this one, and we're gonna go with this lighter shade of territorial beige. Bye, Laura Beth. Have a good evening. Okay. Now I'm gonna dry this. Get that yellow back out. gray. Here's mostly dry. It's not dry all the way, but we can we can manage. We can manage. Um, Thinking about getting another red. If I have another red. If I have another red. This is a melon red. I can't tell if it's red or pink, but I'm going to try it. I'm just going to get a little brush and I'm going to put another layer of red on there on top of that to give it some highlights. Now you can also take your red and add a little white to it, on the palette and all that jazz. And you can make it a different shade that way. But this is an easy way if you've got 2 3 reds in your stash and they're different brands and they're different shades of reds and you this one's got an orangey tint to it. It's a melon and I like it on top. I'm going to try a little bit around the eyes. I'm also going to put some yellow around his eyes. Like this. And it makes it look like, the lighting is reflecting on it, giving some ridges, little comb ridges there on his topper. So I don't know if you could tell, but I can tell a little bit. So I'm going to do that, just a little highlighting. I'm going to keep my brush. It's a nice brush. And I'll put the lid back on this guy and put him up there and open this one. And I'm going to start with his nose. Like that. Let's see. That's one layer, and that's okay. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. And then I'm going to take and see if I can do some feathers. So, how's everybody doing in the chat room? Anybody have any questions? Anything you want to tell me? I can read chat while I'm doing this one. I can read a little bit of chat. We're going to give him a little bit more feathers up there. We are. Like that. Have we passed the ugly stage?
The ugly stage.
Yeah, you have to go through an ugly stage to
Be
get
a
to
chicken.
the pretty stage. Hey Joe,
Wow.
how many feathers are on a chicken?
On a chicken?
Yeah,
How many feathers?
yeah.
Uh, none.
None.
None if they're cooked and if they're cooked.
That's what Teresa said because she gets her chickens naked. She don't have any
Oh,
feathers.
yeah.
Yeah, she said
Depends
her
on when
chickens were
you get
naked.
them. Yeah.
Good answer. Now ask me.
How many? How many's on your chicken?
Too many to count. Sharon says 250,000.
250,000.
Is that kind of a ballpark?
No.
And are there more feathers on a chick than an adult, or would there be the same amount of chicken feathers? Because they don't make new pores; they get bigger pores, but they have little feathers. But there shouldn't be any extra feathers. Get the same amount of feathers as a baby as you would an adult. Now that's a trivia question. That is probably a good trivia
What?
question.
Does the baby chicken have the same amount as an adult?
Yeah, do you get more chickens as you get older? Get more feathers?
Well,
I think he's looking kind of good, guys. What's up? He's going, what's up? I looked it up and they have around 8,000 feathers.
8,000.
There you go. Now we know. So, what's in the mail? Pass it over. Come on. Come on. Here we go.
Kim, maybe.
Kim, this came all the way from Canada. Oh my gosh, it made it. I'm surprised it made it in one piece. It's a little clumpy. But I won a prize from Kim from Canada.
That's,
Bless her heart. $12.
that's the only one. That's the only one made it.
I didn't get no more fat letters.
No.
Well,
Spectrum.
that don't count. But she made a junk journal. If you ever watch Kim Polton, guys, you should watch her.
Oh, that's great.
She every month she makes a book and she gives it away. And this was for November, and she had to wait to mail it after the strike. So she makes it as flat as possible. And this was my junk journal for that I won, and I won the prize. Isn't that cute? It's got Kim bits all over it. It's even got a calendar on there. It's the wrong year, but that's okay. Look, there's pockets and oodles of things in the pockets. Wow. I'll do a quickie, but I won't be able to lay it down because on this one tucks out. Look at this one. This is the beads that ties it shut. But this one here, you grab a hold of this and you pull it out, and then it folds out. It's a flip out. So look at that map. Maybe read it to the girls.
I think so.
They want to buy my house.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Who?
Carl Carl and Kelly Eds, EADS, were interested in buying our house. And here's another tuck spot with some little Kim bits in there. Get to make some things with those. Look at that bird. It looks like a quail bird.
This is house here.
Yes, Joe. Look at this bookmark. She made this. She made this. Isn't that cute? That would look great in the Christmas book. I still have it out. Here's another pocket with some Kim bits in it. Some Happy Mail. This is lovely. We should make a junk journal book. I'm ready to make one. I just found a folder of paper that had all kinds of different kind of papers in it, like graph paper, and look at the napkins. These are all napkins. This is the napkin page. Oh, how cute. I don't have any of those. Look at that. Look at that. Butterflies. Look at that. That is so sweet. And this is upside down, but I don't know if I'm upside down in the book or not, but I could be. I could be upside down in the book. Look at this tab over here. It's felted. It's like felt fabric. Some more pages. Some pages that she made and decorated, and she painted every one of them little. They look like walruses. They look like little walruses. Bees. They might be bees. Ladybugs. She likes to paint. She's a good painter too. Here's another pocket. Oh my, this is just cute as a button. And the thing that I would do is I would continue to glue in it and use it as a glue book. So I'll leave this out on my desk and we'll continue to glue in it and add some of my things. Here's some more felted fabric. It looks like a flannel shirt. That's what it feels like. And here's the back side, another doily, and some more paper, crazy paper. Looks like junk mail. Here's some painted papers she put back here. There's the other map. Here's another pull out with some mushrooms on it. Oh, I saw the cutest thing about here's the back side with a flip out. Isn't that just the cutest thing you ever did lay eyes on? Look at that. That's all painted on there, and fussy cuts, and and this is the wraparound that wraps around it, and you wrap it around the flower, I think, to tie it off. Look at that flower. That is fancy. It's got all these different fibers in it. That is awesome. So thank you, Kim. I'll be showing it off all week, and I'll show it to her Sunday when we go over to her house to to paint Sunday. We're gonna make paper dolls Sunday morning if you all want to come in. So I'm gonna lay this over to the side. Thank you, Kim. I love it. Now let's see. How are we doing on this chicken? Do we need more feathers? Do we need more feathers?
What would he look like if you took and put stop sign glasses around them eyeballs?
Well, we talked about that.
Did you?
Putting glasses on him because he looks like he's having a hard time looking. I can do that. And you know what? I could do it in black paper. I've got black paper.
Yeah, you make the black paper, then put it on and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to, yeah, worry about it.
Because he looks like he's pecking on the window, saying, "Hey, what are you doing in there? What are you doing in there?" Let's see what this will do. Another layer of feathers. little feathers. All right. Okay. Um, yes, Pixie, it is. Just like it. Too many to count. So, anyway, I would have liked to have been on the committee, the counting committee, and and give me all the feathers, and I'll count them. I could do that if I was on that committee. Okay, I think I'm going to quit on this. Um, I've got 2, 3 layers of his beak going on, but I think that's all right. Um, I have time to uh, put some glasses on him if you want. I could do that. Okay. So here's what I was going to do with his eyes. Put some rims around his eyes, his like that. That looks good. Okay. Like that. Like that. Just the final touches. And then I go and get another piece of paper. And I can't see up that far to get me a little piece of paper. I could do this. Call me crazy, but there's his eyes. I know you're probably saying, "What in the world? What in the world is she doing?" Well, I'm making a pattern. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm making a pattern. They want to the barn to count the feathers. They might have gone to the barn. So there's his eyes. So next thing this is going to be the back side, see. So I'm going to cut him out. And on this side, I'm going to mark on it with a pencil. And I'm going to try, I better move this out of the way because it's probably wet. So I'm going to try to make the glasses. So the black glasses are going to go down like this for the opening. And then the outer frame will be like this. This will be the back side. And then we'll cut them out like this. Something like that. And then this will be the eyes. Might be able to use a hole puncher. Do I have a nice hole puncher that will do that? I think I do. I think it'll be a perfect size. Look at that. Look at that.
To make the glasses for him?
Yeah.
Or is it a he or a she?
It's a he.
Well,
But it could be a she. We don't
be,
really know.
Could she be a he?
She could be because girls can have crowns too.
Oh yeah, but they don't have red. They don't have red things if they're a guy. Gobble gobble gobble. Bear balls.
Okay, they're a little wonky, but it's okay. First try. Got to give me some points for first try.
Good trying.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So there they are. They're perfect.
Look at that, and they're just the right size. I think they're great.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Are they good enough?
Oh, I think so.
I could have did great big round ones, like those big round sunglasses, I could try another pair. All right. Hi, Angela. Oh, we're having a good time. We're playing around here today. I'm going to try another pair, and I'm going to use these as my guides. So let me get my pencil back. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep this, and we're going to keep this, and we're going to still do this. This is the back side. So we're going to just keep doing this and make him look like, um, like that. So let me get the scissors again. See if we like these better. I can get in there close enough. Now we've got two pair to choose from. We got these. These look more boyish. And then we got these. I'll let you all decide. The round ones or the square ones? I'm calling these the square ones. And these the round ones. You like the square ones? Okay, I'll just save these for another time. We'll just put these back here. Maybe we'll use them the next time. So let me glue these down. It's not the best glasses, but I ran out of, I did them cockeyed. They were crooked. But that's okay. They're secondhand glasses anyway. And I got to use the eyeballs. So there he is. He's looking at us. I think that's all I'm going to do to him. I can't think of anything else, to be honest with you. All right, I'm happy. I'm gonna take a picture of him, and we've got just a few minutes. We can work on those paper dolls. So let's go back to Facebook and edit and add. He's a little darker than the one that the original, but he still looks good. He still looks good. I think I'm going to leave him. Okay, I gotta let that dry. And over here, I had our paper dolls that we were working on. So let's see what else I got in here. I can trim them out. I got 2 pages to cut. So this is how you make a paper doll. You glue it down on some cardstock if you're using a magazine, You can use a catalog, a clothing catalog, use models, use any kind of a long. I like to use, a tall, the whole person. Than have these. I want the whole, I want everything. I like to use the whole figure. And People magazines are fun, and you can get stars, movie stars, like that, like that. So there's one that's considered a paper doll, like a library worker chicken. Yeah, he could be working in the library reading a book. He could be reading a book. Now here's Goldie, and she's probably gone to bed. But I made Goldie. I found Goldie, and we're going to make it into a paper doll, a puppy dog doll. That's what we're doing. Okay, there's the puppy dog doll. And then I got a yoga worker over here. She's going to do yoga for us. Doing yoga. There's that one. And then I've got the umbrella. So we'll do the umbrella. I just thought it would be a good prompt for a prompt. Like that. And I made the stick a little bit bigger on purpose because it'll easily get torn off if you're not careful with the stick. But you could put it beside whatever doing if she's doing yoga, then she can be doing yoga like this, and this could be her her shade, and then he could be walking around over there, and here comes the dog. Make a little scene. And then we got the Vogue girls, and they're here. I paid 50 cents for them. And I go and look through the patterns and find the pictures that I like. I never use all of the pattern paper. I never use it all because it's just so much of it. And but I like the pictures of the women or whatever on front of the pattern, and that's what I go for because I like the the artwork. And I've got another book around here. I need to find it, and it was a catalog. It was like a it was a it was a pattern book, and it has all these women in the book, and you can look at the book instead of looking at each pattern. You would look at the pattern books. Remember those days? And I've got one of those books, and I've been trying. I haven't seen it for a while, so it's in here. It's in here. She's got a price tag on her, and I don't know that I could get it off. I don't know. Looking for my Exacto knives. Where would they be if I had them? They should be right here. I just picked two new ones out. Here it is. Here we go. That got it off. So here we go. I'm cutting her out. Like that. Okay. Everybody's left in chat. It's down to 14. There's 14 people in chat, but it seems like there's just a few of you talking. Angela, we don't have anybody talking to us. So I'm going to go ahead. It's almost time to get off anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off, and I'm doing this extra for Sunday anyway. So if y'all don't see the end of it, you can see them Sunday, and I'm going to have a whole bunch of dolls to show you on Sunday. And I just thought that I could get a head start by doing this. And anybody could do this part. It's not a big deal. But we did our painting, and Oh, I haven't done my index cards yet, have I? I'll stop this and do my index cards. I got time to do my index cards. So this will be saved for later. So let's put this away. I've got a little folder here. And we can save this for the dolls. We'll work on again Sunday or Saturday. I'll work on these a little bit Saturday, and then we'll be caught up for Sunday. We can put this away. That needs to be glued in the book. And let's see. We've got our index cards. See if I can find them. Look, I found some tickets. That had to go with the hunt book. And I've lost my, here they are, my index cards. So let's, I don't have too much on my desk to fiddle with. Let's see what we can find in some things that I've got around here to look at. So we're going to use this card here. And this here. So we can glue that down. I'm going to turn my heat gun back on because I think it might come in handy for something. Put a little gluage there. And we're going to glue this piece down here. This is the Rolodex card size. Same size as a business card or a credit card. So I've got a leaf right here that I'm going to cut out. And I'm going to put it on here to cover up this hole like that. Let's try that. And then another one over here on this side. And we will put a little glue down here, cover that hole up. And I'm going to have to use 2 leaves to do it with. This one. Like that. We're just going to make that leaf work. We're going to make it work. And another one right there. So we did a little patchwork here. Now we get to put something else on here, and we get to put something on here. So what do I have over here? We have some, do we have any leftover things? I've got a cupcake. Look at that. That's a sticky note. And I can leave it up there and I can outline it. like that. Okay, that'll help. That'll help. And it says, it's your day. Make a wish. Oh, make a wish would be cute. Let's use this one. We'll put make a wish on there. And let's find something, and a candle. We can make a candle. We could put a candle on there. It'll fit right on top. We got a little candle on there. There we go. We're getting there. That's good. Let's find some more paper. Here's some paper, and we can lift it up and glue some paper down like that. And we can trim like that. And we can go to this side. It's a sticky note, so it'll lift up a little bit. And this might be all I'm going to do to this card. That's all I'm going to do. Look, there's my index card. Lickety split. And then I just need a little something on this page, on this card. Let's see what we got over here. I'm just saying, we got stuff. We got stuff everywhere. Got some things over here. Let's see. Use the pages for artwork. This is my index card today, my iCAD, and we're making these. We're doing these like 3 times a week, and we're putting them in an index card holder, like a recipe card holder, and then uh, uh, I'm making one for a Rolodex card, which is this size, and I just got to find a picture to put on there, something that size, and I've already got a little foxy. Uh, there's a perfect there's a perfect fit right there. We're gonna put him on there. That's what we're going to do. And he's going to go right there. And it's a little fox in the forest. And I do have to trim him to fit, but that's okay. It won't look bad at all. Won't look bad at all. And this will go in the Rolodex. And there they are. And it's just now 9 o'clock. Would you just look at that? I don't think I could have planned that better if I tried. Well, couldn't have planned that better if I had tried. And I don't know if I can put the date on that, but I will anyway. I'll do it over here. So there it is, guys. That 2025 looks so funny. So they will go back into their holders. Let me get a picture for them for you guys. And that'll work. So here's my other ones that I've done. These is the other index cards that we've done. And we'll spend more time on them another day. And I already have it out, but I have an index card scrapbook, and it's right here on my desk. And I don't have time to show it to you tonight, but I'll leave it out for Saturday. So we'll get to it first thing on Saturday. And then these are my cards for the Rolodex, and we've been working on them. We've been doing them, and they're cute, and I'm happy with them, and they're all different. And there's the one for today. Yay! So that's my Rolodex. So yeah, there we go. So I will get this. I will leave this out on my desk, and we will do it Saturday first thing. Saturday, I'll show you my index card scrapbook. This was an iCAD collection that I did one summer in 2016. It was the month of July, and I did all of the prompts and all of the index cards. So we will do this Saturday night. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. We had such a good time, and I'm so happy with our little librarian chicken. He turned out really cute, and our page of circles turned out cute, and we did the door, the key door, looking through the keyhole, and it turned out cute. I want to be a sneak snark. So he turned out cute, looking through the keyhole, and so that's it, guys. So thank you for coming in and watching me, and I will see you guys in the chat room somewhere tomorrow. I'm sure of it. So good night, everybody.